She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. That's how much I feel.
Good morning, Jamie. This is your wake-up call. Hey, stop! You told me to get you out of bed at 7:30 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Right. That's because the early bird gets the worm.
Summer vacation's only a few weeks away. I want to look for a job and make some money. That'll be nice for a change. Instead of working, why don't you do what you always do?
What's that?
Hit your father for a loan.
No, I do that too much. I'd like to show him I have some initiative between loans.
That'll be nice for a change.
Don't be a wise guy.
Breakfast ready again?
Oh, just about.
Flapjacks.
Yeah.
My favorite. Flip me a stack, Vicki. Gee, only 4? Don't expect a tip.
Jamie, put away the paper. You can read the comics after breakfast.
I'm not reading the comics, Mom. That's for kids.
Yeah, Mom, that's for kids. Garfield eats Snoopy yet?
The want ads.
The one ad?
Oh, well, all my friends are getting summer jobs to make a little extra dough, so I thought I would, too. I've been a burden on you and Dad long enough.
Oh, get your boots on, honey. Getting a little deep in here.
I mean it, Dad. Ordinarily, I'd hit you up for a raise in my allowance. That was before I matured.
You hit me up for a raise in your allowance just yesterday.
See how fast I've matured? How about some breakfast, Vicki? Thanks. I don't expect a tip.
See any interesting jobs?
Yeah, here's one. Earn $1,000 a week in your spare time.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Give me the phone.
Phone. Hello? Anybody here?
Boy, I wish my mom could see this mess. Makes my room look good.
Hiya, kids. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'm Jamie Lawson, and this is my sister, Vicki.
How are you? I'm Sid Barker. Oh. I'm sorry about that. But it comes right off. Don't worry about it. See?
I see.
Mr. Barker, I'm looking for a part-time job.
One that pays $1,000 a week.
Without the use of a handgun?
I'm not afraid of hard work, Mr. Barker.
Look, kid, I like your spirit, but I think you're a little too young.
Oh, I'm not too young. I'm a mature 12.
12? I got socks older than you. Excuse me.
I've got to do something quick to prove to him that I'm a terrific worker. Hey, got it. Here, clean this place up on the double.
On the double.
me the job. When it comes to salary, I hope he's not as cheap as he looks.
So, as I was saying, kids, I'd like to help you out, but Hey, what's going on here? It's clean.
I just thought I'd give you a sample of my work. Can you use me?
Are you kidding? If you could cook, I'd marry you. Tell you what, you start work tomorrow. Afternoons and Saturdays, okay?
Great. How about salary? I hope you're not as cheap as you look. She's just kidding. The money really isn't that important.
Tell you what, I'll give you $1 an hour, okay?
Well, it's a little more important than that.
All right, $2 an hour, but that's it. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. But you have to hire my sister, too.
Sure, no problem. Same deal.
$2 an hour each?
No, $2 for the both of you.
He's as cheap as he looks. Don't pay any attention to her. I'll take it. It's a deal.
Deal. You got it. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, it's not all bad, Vicki. You do all the work, and I get all the money. You're as cheap as he looks.
Ted, please, not in front of the plants.
Honey, I'd rather they learn it here than out on the streets.
Honey, I'm a little concerned about Jamie. Don't you think he's too young to get a job?
No. Honey, do you realize all the jobs I had when I was Jamie's age?
You did? Like what?
Well, I delivered newspapers, mowed lawns, walked dogs, shoveled snow.
Wait a minute. Shoveled snow? You grew up in Florida.
Didn't say I made a lot of money at it.
Guess what? I found a job.
Well, it's terrific, Jamie.
Congratulations, hon.
What kind of job?
Cleaning up at Sid's garage on afternoons and on Saturdays. I got a job, too.
You did?
I've been a burden on you and Dad long enough.
You know, actually, it's not a bad idea for Vicki to get work. I mean, she has to have new experiences if we want her to be more human, right?
Yeah, and I'll be there to keep an eye on her, and she'll learn from watching me. Right, Vicki? Right. I'll learn how you sit around on your behind while I do all the work. Boy, after 2 days of this, I'm pooped. This is hard work. It'll be easier if you use a straw. Don't be a smart aleck robot. Here, read this repair manual. Educate yourself. Educate myself? I'm educated.
Fire again, Mr. Carson. I'm sorry. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave it for a couple of days.
Oh, no. What's the problem?
Hey, friend, I just fix them. I don't explain them.
Try her again, Mr. Carson.
What?
Try her again, Mr. Carson.
She fixed it.
That's incredible. Hey, kid, from now on, you'll be known as Vicki Goodwrench.
Thanks, little girl. You're fantastic. Put it on my account, Fitz.
Sure. Hey, wait a minute. You don't have an account.
I do now.
Mr. Barker, if I weren't such a bashful kid, I'd bring up the subject of a raise.
You're about as bashful as a great white shark. But you keep up the good work, kid. You never know.
I'll show him, Vicki. I'm gonna work real hard and get a raise out of him if it kills me. You mean you'll get a raise out of him if it kills me?
scientists at Fox Sports Laboratory.
Screwdriver. Wrench.
Sid!
Don't tell me your horn is stuck.
No! Sid, you're not going to believe this. That little girl is a genius. Since she fixed my engine last week, I'm getting 124 miles to a gallon.
124 miles to a gallon? What, do you live on a hill?
Sid, I mean it. I'm getting 124 miles to a gallon.
Holy moly!
I'm a genius.
When people hear about this, cars will be lined up around here for miles to be fixed. Sid, this little girl's going to make you rich.
Vicki, honey, come here, darling. Tell Uncle Sid, how do you do it?
She's just mechanically inclined. It's a gift. You know, like a photographic memory or a perfect pitch. Perfect pitch. Look at that!
Look at this.
Dad, this is our boss, Mr. Barker.
Oh, hi.
How are you? Just call me Sid.
Hi, Sid. Sorry, I was greasing the motor here.
Don't worry, it comes right off. See?
Yeah, thanks, Vicki. You're a big help.
Hi.
Sid, this is my wife, Joan. Honey, this is Sid, the kid's boss. Please sit down.
Thank you. How do you do?
Oh, fine. We really want to thank you for giving our children a job.
Hey, that was my lucky day.
It's turning out to be more than just the job. Mr. Barker wants to make us partners.
Partners? Why would you want to do that?
I don't know how Vicki does it, but that kid does something to a car's fuel injection system that's fantastic. That is, unless it's a fluke.
What kind of fluke?
One that makes the car get 124 miles to the gallon. What? No fluke, Dad. I had Vicki read all the mechanics' manuals at the garage.
She's a mechanical wonder, that kid. And out of the goodness of my heart, I'm willing to make Vicki a partner. 50-50.
50-50?
Will she take 60-40?
Sid, listen, I really appreciate your offer, but I think that we...
70-30.
Sid, listen, I think we really need some time to think about this.
Sure, I understand. I understand perfectly. No rush. I'll be waiting outside in front of my car.
Do you believe that he just offered us 70% of his business?
80-20.
Well, I think we better find out more about this and maybe even consult a lawyer.
Good idea, Dad. We've got to get the best deal we can. We're partners 50-50. 60-40. Vicki, I'm your brother. 70-30.
Boy, kid learns fast. Huh?
Vicki, go set the table for dinner, please.
Do you believe that? After all I've done for her, she wants to make it 70-30. 80-20.
I got it, huh? I got it.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes?
Good morning. I'm Norman Hops with the Automated Auto Parts Corporation. I'd appreciate a few moments of your time. It's quite important.
Well, come on in. It's my wife, Joan.
I'll get right to the point. We've learned about your daughter's discovery, and we would be proud to introduce the world to the fabulous Lawson Fuel Injection System.
The Lawson Fuel Injection System?
Sounds very impressive, Mr. Hopp.
Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. Of course, we don't want to rush into anything. As you know, haste makes waste.
Yes, sir. I have a check made out to you for $500,000.
On the other hand, he who hesitates is a dummy. Sit down, please.
Thank you. Well, in that case, Mr. Lawson, is it a deal? All you have to do is sign on the dotted line.
Well, I would like to consult with my wife first. Joni, what do you think?
Got a pin? Excuse me.
Salam alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Good morning, madam. I am Sheikh Abdullah Hakim.
Hello.
You are Mrs. Lawson?
Yes?
I had no idea I would be met with such a vision of loveliness. Madam, you are a banquet for the eyes.
Oh, my.
You can cut the desert song, Abdullah.
My dear friend Norman.
You two know each other?
Does the mongoose know the cobra?
Always pleasure to see you, Norman.
And you too, Abdullah. How are all your wives?
Don't ask. One gets a headache, they all get a headache.
Hi, I'm Ted Lawson.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
What can I do for you, Sheik?
Mr. Lawson, my government is vitally interested in acquiring the rights to your secret fuel injection system.
Boy, the word gets around.
Well, you're too late this time, Abdullah. I've already offered them $500,000 for it.
Camel feed.
I'm curious, why would an oil-producing country want an invention that could radically reduce oil consumption?
Simple economics. First they buy it, then they take it out into the desert and bury it.
That makes sense.
But not this time. I'll raise that $500,000 to $1 million.
$1 million?
2 million.
3 million.
4 million. And I'll throw in 6 wives and 1 camel.
6 wives?
You drive a hard bargain. Make that 1 wife, 6 camels.
No, please, gentlemen. Your offers are very generous, but this is too big a decision to make on a spur of the moment. We're going to have a little time to think about this.
That's right. I hope you understand, Mr. Hobbs,
Yes.
and you too, Mr. Camel.
Honey, that's Mr. Cobra. I mean, Sheik Hakim. Whatever. Yeah.
Your wish is my command. We will await your decision. After you.
After you. Whatever he offers, I'll top.
And I'll top him.
We're rich. Oh, honey, we can have everything we've ever wanted.
Oh, we'll travel to exotic places.
A Rolls Royce for each day of the week.
Live in a beautiful mansion.
Yeah, with new furniture. Honey, that lamp, you see that lamp? This lamp right over here? I have always hated this lamp.
Ted, that's expensive.
So what? We'll buy a new lamp. We'll buy a lamp factory, honey. Come on, we're rich. No! That chair, honey. I've always hated that chair. Right? Not to mention this table right here. I hate this table.
And not the table, too.
Of course the table too, honey. I mean, let's do this right, okay? Oh, look at this, honey. Ugly pillow. Ugly pillow. Ugly pillow. Ugly pillow. Oh, look. Another ugly pillow. We're rich.
What happened in here? Holy moly!
Hi, join the fun. Break something. How you doing, partner?
You can forget that partner stuff. It's all over.
What do you mean all over?
What's the matter?
Saw those cars Vicki fixed to get 124 miles to the gallon.
You mean they're not getting 124 miles to the gallon?
Oh, they're getting it all right.
Then what's the problem?
After 1 tank full of gas, the engine blows.
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 No.
I'm through fixing cars. I'm going into some other business. Maybe I'll repair a washing machine.
I'm sorry, Mom. Dad.
Goodbye to all our riches.
Yeah. Well, we didn't make any money on this deal, but let's look on the bright side. We didn't lose any either.
Oh, no? What about all that furniture you wrecked?
See, there is no bright side. Vicki, why didn't you tell us those engines were going to blow?
Hey, friend, I just fix them. I don't explain them.
Homeowners, call...
A small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
While you're eating out.
Watch this, Vicki. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Watch this. Pretty good, huh? Big deal. Any robot can do that.
Vicki, come down from there before you fall on your plastic little robot. Jamie, I thought I told you to finish your chores before you started to play. And how to clean up this yard.
I can't clean the yard, Mom. The broom's not here. Hi. Is this your broom? Someone just threw it over the fence. I was showing Vicki how to throw a javelin.
Well, if anybody knows how to throw it, it's you. Now get to work.
Can I help? No, but when I'm done, I'll give you the broom to fly home on. My. You're certainly a grumpy bear, which I find very attractive in a man. The grumpy bear hates doing chores. Who doesn't? Our parents do all the bossing around, and us kids do all the dirty work. We're nothing but cheap labor. When I complained, my mom sent me to my room without dinner. That's terrible. Not really. Such an awful cook. Sending me to my room without dinner was my idea. Anyway, it'll be different when you and I are married, Jamie. We'll be the best mom and dad on earth. Harriet, if you and I ever get married, it'll be because we're the last mom and dad on earth. I can wait. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Bad day, huh?
How can you tell?
A kiss on the cheek usually means a bad day at work or garlic toast at lunch.
Well, our union's got a new contract coming up, and the guys at United Robotronics have chosen me to represent them at the bargaining table starting tomorrow.
Congratulations. But that's good news.
Yeah, the bad news is management is being represented by our slimy, pea-brained neighbor.
Brandon Brindle.
What do you want, Brandon?
You had garlic toast for lunch. Teddy boy, I just want you to know up front, there's no hard feelings. Just because I'm going to crush you tomorrow at the bargaining table doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Well, of course not, Brandon. There are much better reasons why we can't be friends.
Oh, good, Teddy. Keep that sense of humor. You're going to need it. Oh, it would be so embarrassing to see you sitting there sniveling, begging. I've seen that pathetic side of you, but the others haven't. Bye.
I just can't believe that management picked that ninny to represent them.
Oh, honey, I'm sure you'll handle him just fine. And you know what? You give me a great idea. I've been looking for an exercise to use in my class for American government. And what is more American than a labor union?
Well, that solves your problem. But what about my problem with Brandon? I mean, how am I supposed to negotiate a raise with a man who is so cheap his guest bathroom has a pay toilet?
Oh, the whole point of a labor union is for workers to have an organization that speaks for them as a whole. And then they can go to management and bargain to improve working conditions. So, tomorrow I'll be the management in our exercise, and you'll be the labor union, and we'll negotiate. Yes, Jamie?
What are we going to negotiate?
Oh, I thought the class could decide on some things that they feel would make their lives better here at school. And I mean serious things, all right? Oh, and you also need to pick someone to represent all of you at the bargaining table. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Hold it. Attention, please. Fellow union members, if you really want to stick it to the management, I nominate a man to negotiate for you who's intelligent, fearless, and a great-looking jock. I nominate me. If anybody knows how to throw it, it's Jamie. Hi.
Hi. Oh, did your union pick its negotiating team?
Yeah, they chose us. Tomorrow we'll really stick it to management.
That's so. Well, how about you two negotiating yourself into the kitchen, setting the table for dinner, huh?
Hey, make a note of that, Vicki. Management trying to bribe labor with kisses. Got it. No kisses for management.
Hi.
Hi. Are you management?
No, I'm labor.
Then it's okay to kiss me.
How did the negotiations go with Brandon?
Terrible, frustrating, the worst.
My, you're certainly a grumpy bear. Which I find very attractive in a man.
Well, it went pretty much as I expected. I presented our demands, and Brandon sat there breaking pencils with his teeth. So I tried to slip in a metal letter opener.
Dad, do you mind telling me some of your bargaining points? I'm doing a little research for my class.
Oh, well, we're asking for a 10% pay hike, a 3% increase in profit sharing, and a better health and dental plan.
What did Brandon say to all that?
Well, in his own mature way, he said...
What does mean? It means kiss off. I'll make a note of it. I'll get it.
Oh, no, you don't. You've got your after-school chores to do. Get into the kitchen.
Looks like management's sticking it to us.
Hi there. Hi, Jody. Well, you put on a pretty good show today, Teddy. I almost caught myself listening once.
Brandon, I know you were listening because I heard my words echoing in that Grand Canyon between your ears.
Funny. Listen, Teddy, play ball with me in these negotiations, and one of these days you'll be management like I am.
Brandon, are you hinting at a bribe?
No, I'm coming right out and saying it. Listen, just accept what I have to offer. We'll get everything over quickly. You'll be a hero. Huh?
Well, I think it'd go just as quickly if you accepted everything I had to offer, then you'd be a hero. Not a bright one, but a hero.
Gee, I never thought of it like that. Well, when you put it that way, just let me say this. Speaking for management...
Well, Well, you have to admit he's eloquent.
Labor says dinner's in the oven.
Thank you, Vicki.
Well, Brandon better shape up or we'll put up a fight that he'll never forget. We're going to stand firm and united, and if he tries to push us against the wall, we will strike.
That's the spirit, honey.
And if he thinks I'm kidding, he can go suck canal water. When I'm through with him, he's going to be eating crow.
You feel better now?
No. What's for dinner, Vicki?
Stuffed cabbage, but if you want, I can go stuff a crow.
Good, make a note of that one. Will the class please be seated? Will the negotiating team come to the bargaining table? Has labor completed a list of its demands?
Yes, ma'am. And remember, you're negotiating with that cute little bundle from heaven you used to burp. Vicki, read our demands. Labor's demands are as follows. We want a longer lunch period, a candy machine in the classroom for emergency energy purposes, a 48-hour warning before any surprise quizzes, and no term paper longer than 5 pages. Make that 2 pages. And last, we'd like to have a place to keep our pets while we're in school.
Now, class, settle down. I thought I instructed you that I wanted these to be serious demands for this exercise, not frivolous things.
They are not frivolous. Frivolous. Frivolous is an adjective meaning silly. Is management telling labor that pets aren't important to kids?
Well, I really don't think that...
Adults have daycare centers for their kids. Why can't we have them for our pets at school?
Now, class, that's enough. Management has no intention of giving in to these demands. What is labor's reply?
Labor's reply is...
Are you sure that you're speaking for your entire union?
Union?
Well, it's obvious that labor is not intending to negotiate seriously. The meeting is adjourned. You may return to your seats.
If management thinks labor won't put up a fight, then management can go suck canal water. We'll put up a fight management will never forget. Yeah! So, we're going to stand firm and united, and if they try to push us to the wall, we'll strike. Strike! 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 Strike!
How would Lee Iacocca handle this?
It was one of the most talked about X-Files ever.
Hi, I'm home.
Oh, hi, honey. You're home awfully early.
I could have stayed home all day for all the good I did at the negotiating table.
Is Brandon Brindle still being stubborn?
Completely. He is so infuriating. When I asked for a 10% wage increase and a decent dental plan, he countered with a 10% cut and a reminder to floss between meals.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'll show you.
You're on strike?
Didn't have any choice. It was either walk out and strangle the company or stay in the room and strangle Brandon.
You sure you made the right choice? Well, at least you're not the only one. There's a strike at my school today, too.
The teachers went out on strike?
Not the teachers, my students. The whole class walked out.
You're kidding. Well, you wanted to teach them about labor unions.
Hi, Dad. What's the sign for?
Oh, my company's on strike. I've got to go picket the plant tomorrow.
We're on strike, too, Dad. Management can go stuff crow.
That's carrying things a little bit too far. I mean, I don't think kids should be striking at school.
You listen to your father.
But I'm with you in principle.
But not when he's wrong.
The right to strike is one of the building blocks of a free society. And it's a free society that's made me what I am today.
Unemployed. I'm glad you feel that way, Dad. Because I wrote down some things that Vicki and I would like to negotiate with your mom.
What do you mean?
Well, we do the chores around here, so that makes us labor. You give the orders, so that makes you management. Vicki, read our demands.
I don't believe this.
Believe it. Labor demands an extra hour of TV every night, a modest $5 a week raise and allowance, and no more broccoli. That's it. Short
I'm afraid we can't let you stay up an extra hour. You wouldn't get enough rest for school.
Yeah, and as for your allowance, you already get enough to cover your basic needs. Video games, comic books, and Slurpees.
Well, what about the broccoli issue?
Broccoli's nutritious. It's good for you.
It's yucky.
I'm with her.
Sorry, it's no on all three demands.
Okay. If management won't negotiate with labor, then labor has only one thing to say.
What's that?
I think that's self-explanatory. We're on strike.
All right, you made your point. Come into the classroom. It's over.
They say it ain't over till the fat lady sings.
I mean it, kids. Come into the classroom.
Is management ready to negotiate, Mrs. Lawson?
I told you I'm not going to discuss your silly demands.
But it's not fair. You said you wanted us to learn about unions and bargaining and all that stuff, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
And how do you expect us to learn if you won't let us do what you're trying to teach us? No talk, we walk. Strike, 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 pull it, pull it.
Mrs. Lawson, I realize I'm only the principal of the school, but may I ask why your class is picketing in the hall? Or is that being too pushy?
Well, Mr. Bryan, it is kind of hard to say.
Give it a shot.
They're on strike.
Strike? Can we talk? Ms. Lawson, this better be good.
Well, if you recall, Mr. Bryan, I cleared this class assignment with you on labor unions yesterday.
Yes, but I don't recall giving my approval for a strike.
That was their own idea. Mr. Bryan, I know this is a little extreme, but I think they're about to learn an important lesson here. I would really appreciate it if you just let me play this out a little longer.
Well, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Bryan.
Now, would you get them back into the classroom before the whole school joins them and we end up on 60 Minutes?
Boys and girls, will you please come into the classroom? Management is ready to negotiate your demands.
Yeah! Come on in, Vicki, it's over. I ain't stopped until the fat lady sings.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How's it been on the picket line?
Honey, it was so hot out there, my feet feel like baked potatoes.
How about something nice and cold to drink?
Oh, great. And some sour cream and chives for my feet. So how's your strike going?
Oh, I'm thrilled to say that it was all settled. Had to do a little compromising, though. The kids wanted to have a daycare center for their pets.
What'd you work out?
I said no, but they could have a pet show once a month, and that I would donate the papers to cover the floors.
Boy, you're a great negotiator, honey. I should try that with Brandon. Nah, I'd never use a newspaper.
Hi there. Oh, you look terrible. Rough day on the picket line?
Brandon, if you're not talking to me at work, I'm not talking to you at home.
Now, Teddy, Teddy, Teddy.
Don't Teddy me. I'm not talking to you.
Now, don't be a pig-headed fool. This strike is all your fault.
Yeah, well, how about hitting the road, jerk?
Who are you calling a jerk, you toad?
Okay, you're not a jerk. You're a jackass.
Why, you worm? That's an insult.
Yeah, to the jackass. And who are you calling a worm?
Hey, I'm your boss. I can call you anything I want. You're nothing.
Oh, great job. Boss over nothing.
Come on, will somebody tell me what's going on here?
The jackass told the toad to strike with the toad's fault, so the pig-headed fool told the jerk to hit the road.
Vicki, why don't you go outside and play with Jamie while I talk to the animals? Brandon, why did you come over here?
Because I'm a sensitive, caring man. I felt terrible sitting up there in my office, all air-conditioned and cool, raking in the big bucks. Teddy's out on a hot brick, starving to death.
Well, I never knew you cared that much about Ted.
I don't, but who wants to live next to starving people? It drives down the property values.
Let me remind you of something before you go, big heart. Whatever happens to me happens to you, too.
Yeah.
If I starve, you starve, too.
Fine.
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 What do you mean I starve too?
Just what I said. If labor's out of work, then management has no one to manage. You'll starve to death with the rest of us peasants.
Nice bluff, Teddy. Let's negotiate.
What's that noise?
Sounds like it's coming from the backyard.
Hey, cool it. What are you kids doing picketing out here?
Well, we didn't want to picket in the front and embarrass you with the neighbors.
Harriet, what are you picketing for?
Because I want to negotiate my chores and allowance like they're doing.
Oh, forget it. I'm your father. I'm telling you right now, knock it off.
Okay, and I'm your daughter. And I'm telling Mother where you pinched the cleaning lady.
Daddy's little crumb cake. I tell you what, why don't we negotiate this over a big bowl of ice cream? I'll see you later, Teddy. We can finish our negotiations tomorrow. They're only about money.
And ours are about life and death, too. Now what about our negotiations, Dad?
Okay, let's go inside and work things out.
All right.
Joni, while we're hammering out our new contract, would you make us something to nibble on, please?
Why am I always the one to get the refreshments?
Because you're a mom. That's your job.
For which I'm overworked and not paid. You know, I'm tired of being taken for granted around here. The kitchen's on strike.
What?
And as for you, you'll have to negotiate any other room in the house. Got the picture?
Joni, come on, let's be reasonable here.
Wonder what Dad's gonna do now that Mom's mad at him. He can pinch the cleaning lady.
You know, when the car...
Microchips here and there. She's a small wonder. Brings love and laughter everywhere.
Sprint Sense International gives you great...
Hi, Jessica. Mind if I sit down? Not at all. See you. Hey, wait a minute. I thought maybe we could talk. What for? Maybe we could have a relationship. I think we have a lot in common. I can never be that common. Okay, then how about just a date without a relationship? Jamie, we've been through this before. Yeah, I know, but that was last term in grade school. This is junior high. I'm not the same man. I've matured. Want to see the hair on my toes? No, thanks. Well, you can take my word for it. And how about that date? And just, what would we do on our dates? Oh, like, go for a chili dog, and then I'd walk you home. I'd even stand downwind so you couldn't smell the onions on my breath.
Forget it, Jamie. I'm not a chili dog kind of a girl.
Oh, I don't know. I think you're pretty hot stuff.
You're cute, Jamie. But it takes a lot more than chili dogs to date me. Try again when your bank account matures.
Boy, if Jessica's nose gets any higher, it'll be in orbit. Harriet, what are you doing here? Well, your school's just a couple of blocks from mine, so I thought maybe we could have an intimate little lunch together. No way, Harriet. If anyone saw me having lunch with a grade school kid, there goes my reputation. I'll be dead in the water. I don't know why you're so hung up on Jessica. All she's got is long blonde hair, a great figure, and a beautiful face. What else is there? Me! How about a date? I love chili eyes. No, Harriet, I don't think it'd be right for both the food and the date to give me heartburn. Besides, I thought you liked Warren Enright. Oh, I got over him. He's not my type. Uh-oh, here comes Warren now. I better go. I hate scenes.
Jamie, how do you do it? You've got girls hanging all over you.
Harriet isn't a girl. She's a mouse with pigtails.
Girls never even give me a second glance.
What about Brandy Ross? I saw you dancing with her last week at that costume party.
Sure, because she didn't know who I was. When I took my Frankenstein mask off, she screamed.
Well, you can't have everything, Warren. At least you're the smartest kid in class.
That's a given. But I'd trade a whole semester of A's for just one night of wild passion.
Ted, I need Vicki to help me with dinner.
Just a minute, honey. This is really important. Okay, Vicki, about face.
Oh, I wish she wouldn't do that.
Oh, Vicki, turn your body around, too. Honey, remember we were talking about how we were going to be able to finance Jamie's college education?
How can I forget? It's going to cost us a fortune.
Yeah. Let's hope that one day he'll graduate and make a lot of money and buy us all the things we couldn't afford because we sent him to college.
Yeah, let's stick it to that little freeloader.
Yeah. I fed all of our expense information into her computer, and she's figuring out how much we can spend on each item. And how you doing, Vicki?
I've processed the information, and the weekly budget is now ready.
Oh, and Joni, whatever Vicki says goes. She's the boss.
I'm the boss.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
Hi, James.
Dad, I was wondering if I could have a raise in my allowance.
I have to take that up with the boss, you know.
Okay. What do you say, Mom?
No, honey, wrong boss. Ask Vicki.
Vicky?
Yeah, we're on a budget now, and she's in charge of it.
Okay. So, how much is my allowance, Vicky? Your allowance is the same, $3 a week. Yeah, but I'm gonna need a little more. Your allowance is $3 a week. It's still $3 a week.
Sorry, Jamie, but nothing is more important than your college education. And we're all going to have to make some sacrifices.
But college is 6 years away. What am I going to do about my expenses now that I'm in junior high?
Well, what expenses?
You know, books, papers, pencils, Jessica.
Jessica?
Jessica is the girl in grade school who dumped on him and squashed a tomato in his face. Yeah. The good old days.
Geez, Jamie, I thought you were over her.
Me too, Dad, but I think about her all the time. Yesterday, I even saw her face in my cereal. She snapped, crackled, and popped her way back into my heart.
Even beautiful when she's soggy, huh?
Yeah, but she won't go out with me unless I spend a lot of money on her. How
Honey, if that's what it takes, you're better off without her. You can't buy love.
On $3 a week, maybe you can rent it.
Sorry, Jamie, but we're going to have to make this budget work, and it's going to have to be a team effort.
Do I have a choice? No, I'm the boss.
That's right. But if there is a real problem, there is an emergency fund of $200.
$200?
Yeah.
Where are you keeping it, Dad? I mean, not that I...
You better not.
I wouldn't.
You couldn't. You see, I programmed Vicki to hide it, and even I don't know where it is. We can't get it unless Vicki computes that it's a real emergency. And Vicki, what happens if somebody tries to get that information out of you?
Jamie, got a ticket? Oh, sure, Warren, but make it quick. I got some heavy breathing to do with Jessica.
Well, after watching you in action yesterday, I got an idea. How about you giving me some pointers on how to get girls to like me? What do you say, pal?
Gee, Warren, I'm sorry, but I don't have the time. I'm just too busy.
I'll pay you a lot of money.
But never too busy for a pal. How much money do you have, Warren?
Oh, a few $100s.
A few hundred? What'd you do, give up stamp collecting for mugging?
Well, no, I saved it up for my allowance and birthday gifts and stuff like that. Since nobody likes me, I don't have anyone to spend it on. You see, I'm not really this chubby. Part of it's a money belt.
Well, Warren, my pal, your troubled life is about to change. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you follow me around on my dates so you can observe the master at work. Wow, thanks. And you know what? I'm not even gonna take a cent of your money.
You're kidding. You mean you're gonna teach me for free out of the kindness of your heart?
Right. And all you have to do is pick up my expenses. Out of the kindness of your money belt.
What a guy.
Well, this way it's more humane. Just sit right here and watch the Big J in action. Lesson number 1, how to get a date.
I'll take notes.
Keep your ears open.
Keep my ears open.
And watch closely.
And watch closely.
Warren, you don't have to write down everything I say.
I don't have to write it.
Warren! Can I use that water money for a second?
Sure, what for?
Because Jessica's favorite color is green. Jessica, can I speak to you for a second? It's very important.
Well, okay.
Jessica, my sweet, today is your lucky day.
You're moving to another city?
If I moved away, how could we keep our date on Saturday?
Jamie, why are you wasting your time? You know my requirements.
Yes, I do. And that's why I'm requiring you for dinner at Le Petit Mason.
Jamie, you don't have the money for that kind of place.
Oh, I don't?
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Knowing you, that's probably Monopoly money.
If it is, I passed go and stopped at loaded. See for yourself.
It's the real stuff, all right. You always were my favorite, Jamie. You got yourself a date.
All right.
Till then, bye, cutie pie.
Tonight is Overton.
How you doing, Vicki? I've scanned the entire book and filed the recipes in my memory bank.
Wonderful. You're the cutest little recipe box in the world.
Hi, Mrs. Austin.
Hi, Harriet.
Can I speak to Jamie, please?
Oh, well, I'm afraid he's getting dressed, honey. He's got a big date tonight.
I know. With Jessica. She's pretty, but she's trouble. Would you give Jamie a message for me, please?
I'm sure, what's that?
I may be harder to look at, but I'd be easier on his heart.
Well, I'll tell him that.
Thanks. Oh, would you give him one more message?
Well, of course, dear. What is it?
What's Harriet's problem?
Jamie. Heck hath no fury like a woman scorned. How'd you play?
Oh, honey, 18 holes of golf without a cart or a caddy. Nothing but my sagging shoulders and what's left of my legs. Our new budget is killing me.
Think about how much money you saved. We're just that much closer to having the money for Jamie's college.
Not if we have to spend it on my funeral.
We're doing our part, too. See? Budget cooking.
What's that funny smell?
Dinner, it's cabbage. There are 12 different things you can do with cabbage.
I think you forgot one, honey. Garbage disposal. I hate cabbage.
Ted, give it a chance. Tonight, I'm making cabbage a la mustard.
I'd rather eat my golf shoes a la mustard. Okay, that does it. Our son is eating out tonight at a fancy French restaurant, and we're having cabbage 12 different ways. I think we should go out for a change, and we'll use the emergency fund. Where'd you hide it, Vicki?
I'm programmed not to give you that information.
I'm aware of that. I'm the one who programmed you. This is an emergency.
I'll be the judge of that.
Vicki, it's very important that we go out to dinner tonight.
Going out to dinner does not compute as an emergency.
Don't get smart with me. I built you. I can take you right apart again. Get the message?
The message is...
Don't sit there. Help me.
Get your handkerchief. No, Vicki, it would be nice if we went to dinner out.
If we don't, we will starve to death.
You can't starve. There's a lot of cabbage in the kitchen.
I don't want cabbage. Where'd you hide that money, you little bucket of bolts?
Where you won't find it.
Hello. May I help you?
Yes, I have a reservation for two, Mr. Lawson.
You are Monsieur Lawson?
That's me. But I'm not Mrs. Lawson. Yes.
Well, we usually don't have customers of such tender age. Actually, we have asparagus older than you. Let me ask you, monsieur, how you intend to pay for this? With your parents' credit card, perhaps?
No, all I've got is a ton of cash.
Cash? Ah, yes. I remember it well. This way, monsieur. Mademoiselle.
Don't you just love these little places? It's like being back in France. I know what you mean. Did you say you spoke the language? Si. Then you can read the menu for me. It's in French. It is? What's this? Gren O'Isle? Gren O'Isle! Ah! Excuse me, I have to wash my hands.
Ah, monsieur, this young man tells me he is with you.
Yeah, he's my chauffeur.
Your chauffeur, of course.
See, could you please tell me, what is Gren O'Isle?
If you mean Rari, it means frog legs.
Frog legs. Do you have anything on the menu that can't get up and walk off the plate?
Well, if you leave everything to me, I will take very good care of you.
I was just going to suggest that. Pretty smooth, huh?
That dinner was absolutely... I can't find the word.
I can. Expensive.
Excuse me, Jamie. I gotta go. I promised my mom I'd be home by 8.
Why, Warren! What are you doing here? Oh, you probably saw me come in with my beautiful date, right?
Right. I saw you come in with your beautiful date. Listen, since I gave you all my money, could you give me enough for carfare home?
Carfare, sure! Always glad to help the needy. Bye, Warren.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean you gave him all your money?
Well,
It's just a loan to cover me until my investments pay off.
What investments?
Stocks, bonds, potbellies.
So in other words, Warren's the one who has all the money and is paying for dinner.
Jessica, what's the difference? The important thing is that two people share a special relationship.
Right, but you're not one of the two people. Warren, will you take me home?
me?
Something's going terribly wrong here.
Let's go, cutie pie.
She touched my bare skin. I think I'll be needing this now, Jamie. And thanks. You're a terrific teacher.
I'm a terrific jerk.
Oh, I could not help but notice, monsieur, that your lady friend ran off with your chauffeur. That happens a lot in France. Well, at least I hope you enjoyed your dinner. Your check, monsieur.
Actually, I don't have the money anymore.
No money? All right, what are you trying to pull here, you little squirt?
What happened to your accent?
What happened to your money?
I just walked out the door with my date. I guess it's time to call the parents, huh?
Right. Come on, kid.
You deserve what Jessica did to you. You were trying to be a big shot instead of being just what you are.
A little shot.
Jamie, you can't force someone to like you just by spending money on them.
And look what you did to our budget.
I'm sorry, Dad. I won't be that stupid again.
Now we've got a real emergency, Vicki.
Describe the emergency.
I had to use the rest of the household money to pay Jamie's restaurant bill. So we have to use the emergency fund to get through the rest of the month.
That computes as an emergency.
Good. Now where'd you hide the money?
I swallowed it.
Swallowed it? Ted, how are we going to get it?
I guess I'll have to take her apart.
That won't be necessary. Open my frontal integrated circuit board.
Okay, now what?
Punch in code green 1492.
Code green 1492.
Now stand back.
Lovely and bright and soft girls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Sound the fire alarm.
worm for our fishing trip.
Now that is ugly.
Reggie, to you, that worm is ugly. But to a trout, that worm is a Twinkie. We're going to catch enough trout this weekend to open our own fish market, right?
Right. Oh, hi. Hi.
Hi. So, leave anything on the shelves?
We went to 5 stores, 3 boutiques, and a discount warehouse. We even went to an Army-Navy store. Harriet, tell me you're enlisting.
Okay, honey, why this sudden shopping spree?
Oh, we needed to get a few things for our fishing trip.
Our fishing trip?
Well, yeah, you said last night that we were going fishing, didn't you?
Well, yes, honey, but apparently you misunderstood. I meant we, us, not we, you. The fishing is for guys.
Yeah, Mom. You wouldn't want to go fishing. You'd have to put these slimy worms on your hooks with your bare hands.
And you have to clean smelly fish with your bare hands.
Then you'd have to bathe in the lake in your bare, you know. Let's face it, honey. Women just aren't cut out for the outdoor life.
Oh, really? I think we need to discuss this further, Ted.
Look, honey, I really think...
Further, Ted?
Look how the veins are standing out on her forehead.
Okay, honey, we'll discuss it first thing in the morning.
That's better.
Women.
Women.
Quiet, guys. We want to get out of here without making a sound.
Thought you were going to talk to Mom before we left.
I did talk to her.
What'd she say?
Nothing. She was asleep. It's okay. I gave her a note with some flowers.
Boy, there's more to fishing than I realized.
2 more steps to freedom.
Walking in our sleep, are we?
Hey, morning, hon. We were just talking about you, all right, guys?
Right. That's a fact, ma'am.
Ted Lawson, what you're doing is sneaky and underhanded.
Joan, darling, I'm only thinking of you. We are going to be miles from civilization. What if, God forbid, there was an emergency? You couldn't handle it, hon. You'd go to pieces. I mean, you get upset over a broken fingernail.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Or when you get a run in your stocking.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Joni, it's nothing personal. It's just that, guys got to do what guys got to do.
Right on.
Yeah, baby.
Sure. I understand.
You do?
Why should I complain? I got flowers. Go ahead. Have a good time, macho men.
We will.
Thanks.
Well, thanks, then. You, Vic. Bye, hon. See you tomorrow night. I love you.
Oh, Vicki, would you get me that vase in the refrigerator?
Get you that vase in the refrigerator?
Thanks, Vicki. If your father thinks he's going to get away with this, he's crazy. Gals gotta do what gals gotta do. Right, Vicki?
Right. What do we gotta do?
You'll see.
Greasy spoon and tuna pie.
Greasy spoon and tuna pie.
Stick a finger in your eye.
Ow.
So we're happy campers.
Happy campers.
Hey, this looks like a great place right here, huh? Unless you guys want to hike up another mile or 2.
No, this is great. It's gonna be good. The only thing missing is the Golden Arch. When do we eat?
Guys, first we put up the tent, then we go fishing, and then we eat what we catch.
I knew we should have stopped at that food stand at the bottom of the hill.
Fellas, I don't eat anywhere where they serve food and bait out the same window. Know what I mean? Okay, let's get the tent up.
Mr. Larson, are you sure we're doing this right?
Reggie, I've done this 100 times.
Then how come the door opening's on the top?
Yeah, Dad. It's like putting on long underwear and your head goes through the flap.
Guys, why are we bothering with this tent anyway? I mean, we got sleeping bags, right? Huh? Let's Sleep under the stars. Let's commune with nature.
I think nature just communed back. Who was that? There it is again. Hey, a pack mule.
Boys, some guys know how to go fishing. Right.
It's Mom.
Joan, you're not supposed to be here.
Well, tough. We decided that we wanted to go fishing, too. After all, gals gotta do what gals gotta do.
Right on. Yeah, baby.
Andy, would you unload Sweet Pea now, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and put the tent right over there.
Where'd you get the mule? Mules are us. It was right behind the food and bait stand at the bottom of the mountain. The one you wouldn't let us stop at? You should have. He made us the greatest waffles and pancakes for breakfast.
Guys, listen. That is the coward's way. I mean, we'd rather catch our breakfast, right?
Right. Let's go catch a couple of pancakes.
All unloaded, Mrs. Lawson. I'll be back for you tomorrow at 4.
Oh, fine. Thanks, Andy. Bye, Sweet Pea. Okay, girls, let's set up the tent.
Okay, guys. I guess we gotta help them with that. Come on.
Oh, that's all right. We can handle it. I mean, how hard can it be?
Well, Joan, it's easy when you know how to do it, but it could...
We can handle it.
Oh, they can handle it. Well, this ought to be good. Let's give them some room, guys.
Yeah. I wish I had my camera.
Okay, Vicki. It's easy when you know how.
You know, you guys are going to be real comfortable in those.
Mr. Larson, this ground is hard as a rock. And I've got very little padding.
Guys, we are in the great outdoors here. I mean, what do you want? A big soft mattress and fluffy pillows?
Yes!
Guys, we are fishermen. All a fisherman needs is a rod, his reel, and some bait. So drop your rolls, grab your poles, and follow me. Better hurry up, girls. You're going to miss all the good fishing this morning.
Oh, don't worry about us. We'll be along. Harriet, will you take these pillows and put them in on the air mattresses?
Pillows?
Air mattresses?
Of course. This ground's hard as a rock. What else have you got in there, Mom?
Oh, just the basic necessities.
Portable color television with remote control.
A chaise lounge.
What, no beach umbrella?
Beach umbrella.
I don't believe this.
Believe it.
Isn't this great, guys? Smell that fresh air.
I'd rather smell a fresh fish.
Yeah. We've been fishing for over an hour. And all I hooked is my pants.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
How's the fishing?
Hey, it's great. It's just great.
Have you caught any, Jamie?
Well, I caught one for over half an hour. But it got away. It was really a whopper.
Sounds like a whopper, all right.
Now, come on, girls. Let's catch some whoppers of our own.
How long do we have to wait to catch a fish, Mrs. Lawson?
Oh, not long at all.
Oh, not long at all.
Hey, I got one! So do I.
Me too!
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Beginner's luck. What'd you use for bait? Rigatoni.
Rigatoni?
Well, sure, Tonsico's great with fish. Oh, come on, girls. Let's leave some fish in the lake for the guys, huh?
Yeah.
Put these little beauties on ice and we'll go and start lunch.
What are we having with the fish, Mrs. Lawson?
Oh, nothing fancy at all, Harriet. Just a cheese souffle and a Caesar salad on the side.
Don't forget the chocolate cake and ice cream. Sounds yummy.
Chocolate cake and ice cream?
Well, we were going to have Cherry's Jubilee, but after all, we are roughing it.
Bye.
Guys, let's not give up, huh? Let's show them how real fishermen do it, okay? Hey, I got one here.
Come on, look at your full bin, Dad. Come on, a big one.
All right, we're going to eat.
Yeah.
Okay, bring it up.
I got it. What the heck is that?
Well, it is a fish.
Boy, some fishermen we are. Yeah, the women caught 3 fish, and we caught this.
Listen, guys, so we didn't catch any fish. That doesn't mean we can't eat like kings.
What do you mean, Dad?
Old Dad is always prepared. What'll it be? Fried chicken or spaghetti and meatballs?
I'll take the fried chicken, and now I'll take the spaghetti and meatballs.
Coming right up. Fried chicken for you, spaghetti and meatballs for you.
Gee, kings sure don't eat like they used to.
Dad, I think my fried chicken got run over by a truck.
Guys, it's freeze-dried. You just drop it in water and voila, instant lunch.
Mr. Lawson, I don't like to eat any food that comes inside of its own barf bag.
Guys, you're gonna love it. I'll go get some water.
Jamie, I can't eat this stuff, and I'm starving.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm going to go see if I can catch some fish in a different spot.
While you're at it, I'm going to take a little hike, too.
Down to that food and bait stand?
No, over to Harriet. A little sweet talk from me. We'll be chowing down on some of her real food.
All right.
Oh, Jamie, this is a wonderful idea to have a picnic alone with you. Now, what's so important you wanted to say to me? Why don't we eat first? Or why don't we talk first? Okay. Well, Harriet, I've known you for a long time. And I guess I've seemed to care for you. Oh, Jamie, this is the happiest day of my life. My little lamb chop.
Lamb chop.
You made me so happy, honey bun.
Bun!
I can just see our future together. We'll live in a house with a white picket fence and a puppy. One of those long, thin ones that has a body like a hot dog.
Hot dog!
And we'll have 2 children. What do you think we should name them, Jamie?
Steak and French fries.
Great names for children, Jamie.
They are if you eat them.
What's in here, Harriet? Lots of goodies. And you can have them all.
Oh, great.
As soon as we seal our engagement with a kiss.
No, I can't do it. I'd rather fight squirrels for their nuts.
I wonder if he said he liked me just for my food. I can live with that.
Vicki, would you toss the salad, please?
Toss the salad. Salad is tossed.
Thank you, Vicki.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Well, we were just preparing lunch. Vicki, would you cook the fish, please?
Cook the fish.
Oh, thank you, Vicki. Boy, this outdoor life is a snap.
Well, sure, when you got a robot to do all the work for you.
Oh, are you saying that I couldn't handle it without Vicki?
Hey, if the pantyhose fits, wear it, huh?
Really? All right. Vicki, from now on, you're not to use any of your special abilities for the rest of the fishing trip. Got it?
Got it.
Good.
Good. Good luck, hotshot. Okay, guys, no more fooling around. We're going to do some serious fishing. This time, we're going to go further up the lake.
Dad, based on your track record so far, Reggie and I will go further down the lake.
Good idea. We'll catch them coming and going.
Hi.
Hi, guys. You having fun?
On a scale of 1 to 10, we haven't stepped on the scale yet. We're gonna do some more fishing.
My poor Jamie. Still trying to catch little fish?
Are you suggesting that I don't know what I'm doing?
If the pantyhose fits, wear it. I'd go with you, Jamie.
No way. Why should we take you?
I have some chocolate cake in here.
Good reason.
Oh, that looks like a good spot over there. Okay, fishies, it's chow time. Come and get it. Nice, juicy worms. Why am I getting shorter? Oh, no! Quicksand! Help! Help me, Joan! Help me! I'm sinking! Help!
Hey, what's the matter?
Just stay back! Stay back! There's all quicksand in here. Here. Take this. Pull me out.
Help me, Vicki.
Oh, listen, Vicki, extend your arm out here and pull me out.
Mom said I'm not to use any of my special abilities for the rest of this fishing trip.
This is an emergency.
Tough.
Can't I reprogram her?
No. I'd have to work on a circuit. It'd take an hour.
At your current rate of descent, you have only 3 minutes.
Joe, find something to pull me out, a tree branch, anything. Move.
Come on, Vicki. Oh, here's something.
Joan, would you hurry? I'm sinking here.
Oh, you know us women. We just go to pieces during emergencies.
That was a joke. You're a rock in emergencies.
Besides, I could break a nail.
Get a run in her stockings.
I knew I had too much insurance.
Oh, come on, Vicki. Let's go back to camp and try and think of some way to save him.
Joan, don't leave me. Listen, you can have my half of the community property.
Don't go to pieces, Ted. I'm sure you'll think of some way to get out of a little quicksand.
How?
Just walk out.
That is a dirty, rotten trick.
See ya, hot shot.
Dad, we didn't catch anything.
Yeah, me neither.
Gee, Mr. Lawson, what happened to you?
Well, I hooked a big one, and it pulled me into the lake, and then it got away.
Sounds like another whopper.
Look at those clouds. Must make it some rain, girls.
Yeah. We better get our raincoats, Miss Lawson.
Yeah, right. Oh no, I forgot to pack them.
I heard that. Pretty dumb, Joan. I didn't forget ours. Here you go, guys. We are going to stay nice and dry. Well, guys, looks like we got the last laugh on them, right?
I don't think so, Dad.
What do you mean?
Look! Suntan lotion, Harriet?
Thanks. How about you, Vicki? No, thanks. We are roughing it.
I don't believe this. They catch the fish and we don't. It's pouring rain on us, and the sun is shining on them. How come, Mr. Lawson?
I think there's only one explanation, Reg.
Yeah?
God is a woman.
Soft curls, she's a small wonder. a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart beat light. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
It's their turf. It's their world.
Don't worry, it's just a little power failure. I'll have it fixed in a jiffy.
What are you going to do, honey?
I got all the wiring in the house hooked up to my computer. All I got to do is plug it into a power source.
But the power's out, Dad.
You're forgetting one little thing. We've got our own walking, talking little generator. Come here, Vicki. Raise your arm. Turn around. And let there be light. And on the 7th day, I rested. Well, just a little nap.
Ted, look.
Dad, you better do something. Smoking could be hazardous to her health.
I must have overloaded her circuits.
Oh, there's someone at the back door.
Probably the Brindles. Their lights must be out, too.
Their lights have been out for years. Okay, Vicki, let's see what the problem is here.
Hi, Jamie.
What do you want, Harriet?
Her lights are out, too. My parents wanted to know if we could borrow some candles.
I guess so. Why does your family always borrow stuff? Don't you ever go to the market?
Sometimes. But my mother says the lines are shorter here.
Well, you won't be needing these candles anymore. I'll save them for when you're older and wax your legs.
Thanks. You want to meet my cousin Mary? Her folks are away and she's staying with us for a few days. She's 16. People say we look so much alike, we could be twins.
That's bad news for Mary.
Harriet? Oh, hi.
Hi.
Jamie, this is Mary.
Hi, Jamie. Harry, your lights are on too, so your mom said that you can forget the candles.
Oh, well, here, Mary, take them anyway. There's nothing we love more than lending stuff to the Brindles. Here, take our salt and pepper shakers, too.
Thanks, Jamie, but we won't need them. I think we got a little lady killer here. Bye.
Bye, little lady killer.
There. That should fix the problem.
You had us worried, Vicki. Well, we can finish our game now, okay?
Okay, now game hour finish, can we?
What'd you say, Vicki?
Okay, now game hour finish, can we?
Ted, she's talking backwards.
That overload must have damaged her more than I thought. Let's see. Well, of course. The radiothermonic generator is malfunctioning, and the RPG fluctuations are oscillating out of sync.
That makes sense. Can she be fixed?
No, I'm going to have to pick up some parts from the plant tomorrow. Well, fortunately, I think that's her only problem. Vicki, go to your cabinet and stay there.
There, staying cabinet, you're to go.
Oh, boy.
Boy-o. I'm telling you, Reggie, Mary's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. I can't get her out of my mind. She's like a human Twinkie.
So what you gonna do about it?
I don't know. It's tough to date a 16-year-old when your body only goes up to 12.
Why don't you try smoking a pipe? You not only look older, you could say smoking stunted your growth.
It's gonna take a lot more than a right. I've got to act older, too. Be more sophisticated, like the guys in the old TV movies. How do I look?
Like you have to go to the bathroom. Jamie, you're dreaming. Your elevator's stuck between floors. Look, I'll see you later. Oh, and give me a call when you get back from
Fantasy Island.
Big help you are.
Oh, hi, James. Listen, I gotta go to the plant to pick up some parts to fix Vicki. You wanna go?
No, thanks, Dad. But I really could use some advice.
Advice? Sure, James, you got it. Have a seat, huh?
Dad, do you know anything about women?
Not anymore, Jamie. I got married.
Come on, I'm serious. This girl is someone real special, but I'm not special to her. How do I get her to know me better and to like me?
Ah. Well, Jamie, I'd say the best way for a man to win a girl's heart is to be very clever.
How do you do that?
Well, there was this little trick I pulled in college once. You see, I was crazy about this girl. I could not get her out of my head.
You mean Mom?
No, her roommate. Barbara Edinson. Va-va-boom, Jamie. I mean, when this girl smiled, you could hear violins. Now, this is where the clever part comes in. You see, your mom was crazy about me, but I wanted to date Barbara. So I'd ask your mom out, right? But I'd ask her to bring Barbara along, too, you know, using some excuse, right?
So Mom was your second choice?
No. As it turned out, the more I was with your mother, the more I realized that she was the one that I really loved. But I still think that what I did was pretty gosh darn clever. Know what I mean, Jane?
Thanks, Dad. That was a big help.
Yeah, anytime, Jane.
Hi, guys. Can Vicki come out and play?
No, Harriet. She's not herself today.
How about you, Jamie? You want to play? I've got nothing to do until Mary comes home. Did you say Mary? Uh-huh. Harriet, have I ever told you that when you smile, I hear violins? Violins? Oh, Jamie, how would you like to come to the movies tonight? Oh, be still my heart. I take that to yes. I'll pick Mary up at 6. What's Mary got to do with it? She's your house guest, right? We can't leave the poor girl sitting home all alone. That'd be rude. Oh, Jamie, you're so thoughtful. I'm in heaven. Yeah.
Okay, that should stop you from talking backwards. Now go find Mom and help her out, okay? Well, back to the old drawing board. What's the betting for?
Barbara Edinson.
Barbara Edinson?
Oh, you remember my old college roommate? The one that used to go with us on all of our dates.
Yeah, that Barbara Edinson, yeah.
Yes, the one that you were telling Jamie all about. The one I was second choice to.
Honey, I can explain that. You see, well, anyway, I mean, you were the one I fell in love with and married. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Yes, it means you can stick your cold feet on your own back tonight.
You look beautiful tonight, Mary.
There you go again, you little lady killer.
What about me? Well, like you said, Harriet, you two look like twins, so you must look beautiful, too. Jamie, you and your sweet talk. And me and my sweet ear. Harriet, would you like some popcorn? I'd love it. Then go get it. Well, I mean, it'd be rude if I left you two sitting here all alone.
Jamie. You're so gallant. And take your time. So, Mary. That's such a pretty name. I bet you were named after the Virgin Mary.
Close, Mary Tyler Moore.
Well, I really like the perfume you're wearing.
I'm surprised. Most boys your age wouldn't even notice it.
That's because I'm more mature than the average 12-year-old. I even shaved tonight for you.
Really? Isn't it bad to shave Peach Fuzz?
Peach Fuzz? You kidding? I get my 6 o'clock shadow at 2 o'clock.
Hey, Mary.
Hi. Okay. See you later, Jamie.
Where are you going? I'm back, my love. Miss me? Where's Mary? Oh, great! Now I got you all myself, sweetie. Terrific.
Next Home Improvement. Has the tool man become the cruel man?
Hi, honey. How'd your date go?
Abe Lincoln had more fun in the theater than I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, what happened?
For one thing, I took Dad's advice.
Well, in the future, when you want to know about women, don't ask a man. Ask a woman.
What woman?
Well, how about me? I passed the physical. What would you like to know?
Well, there's this girl that I really like, but she hardly knows I'm alive.
Well, have you told her how you feel?
No?
Then do it. Girls prefer men who are direct and honest and who don't play games.
Direct and honest, huh? I'll give it a try. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, my back is killing me. Hunchback of Notre Dame must have slept on that sofa. Okay, Vicki, I think that fixed you. How are your systems?
All my systems are functioning normally, except one.
Terrific. I got the world's tallest chipmunk. There. I fixed your voice.
Fixed your voice.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Come on, quit fooling around. Vicki, don't do that. There, I turned your voice off. Nice guy. You're so smart, why don't you fix my back? Oh, ah!
Hi, Heartthrob. What do you want, Harriet?
I wrote you a poem that expresses my feelings for you. Great. Mail it to me. I've got it right here. When I wake up in the morning, when I go to bed at night, the pimple on your chin is never out of sight. I'm really touched. In fact, I'm so touched I have to see Mary. Mary? Why? It's about a surprise gift for you. For me? Oh, Jamie, you remembered our anniversary. It's been 12 hours since you heard the violins. I'll forget Mary. You can keep the poem.
Sleep well, dear?
Terrific, just like a baby.
You mean you slept in your stomach and burped all night?
Okay, I didn't sleep a wink, but I bet you didn't either.
Are you kidding? There's a lot to be said for controlling your own electric blanket. I also like your side of the bed. It's a shorter walk to the bathroom.
Okay, you got me over a barrel.
You can also say you're sorry for pulling a dirty trick like using me to get at my roommate.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, come on, honey, I'm in. Am I off the hook? Please? Please? Please?
Okay, you're off the hook.
Shake.
Shake.
You You think I'm going to spend the night on the sofa and settle for a shake?
Where's Mary? What am I going to say to her? Your mother said to get washed up for lunch. Hey, Dad finally fixed you. He finally fixed me. I'll be in later. I'm busy. I know what I'll say.
Mary, my dear, I'll be direct and honest. Let's get married.
Nah, that's stupid.
She'll think I'm a jerk who says dumb things. That I'm just a playboy who toys with women's emotions.
Your mother said to get washed up for lunch. Not now, Vicki.
Hi, Jamie. Harriet said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, right.
Oh, she said also to mention something about a diamond bracelet.
Oh, this is my sister, Vicki. Vicki, say hello to Mary. Hello to Mary.
Well, hello to you too, Vicki. What do you want to see me about, Jamie?
Mary, I'll be direct and honest. Nah, that's stupid. Cut out, Vicki.
You want to be direct and honest with me about what?
About the fact that I'm madly in love with you.
What? Why would you say such a thing?
He's a jerk who says dumb things. Vicki.
Come on, Jamie, quit fooling around. I really have to be somewhere.
I'm not fooling, Mary. There's no use in fighting it. Fate brought us together, and it's going to keep us together.
Jamie, this is ridiculous.
He's a playboy who toys with women's emotions. Vicki, go.
Let's get married.
Now, let me be direct and honest with you, Jamie. You're too young and too short.
But that's only temporary. Besides, being younger is an advantage. You'll die first, and you'll never have to be a lonely widow.
I don't know whether to laugh or to get mad at you. I think you better stick to Harriet. She says you're crazy about her.
Are you kidding? I only pretended to like Harriet so I could be with you.
What? Jamie, that was a terrible thing using Harriet like that. I'm ashamed of you. I don't ever want to see you again.
But you will. Because I'm going to be at your side. I'm going to call you. I'm going to write you. I'll walk you to school. I'll carry your books. I'll even brush your teeth after lunch.
Jamie, that's enough. Goodbye.
The little old lady killer will pick you up at 7 to walk you to school.
Sorry.
Who was that? Mary.
Do you expect and believe that a girl like that is interested in a kid like you?
Why not?
Well, now, if I was Mary, I want a guy with a lot more experience. Like me.
All right, who's this Jamie Lawson?
Who wants to know?
My name's Christopher. Want to find the little creep who's been bothering my girlfriend Mary? I'm going to rearrange his face.
He's Jamie.
Hey, no way. I'm Reggie. He's the creep whose face you want to rearrange.
Have you got anything to say while you still have lips?
Yeah. Christopher, let me be direct and honest. I'm not Jamie. I just look like him.
Yeah, then who are you?
The pool man?
Okay, cool man. Let's see how long you can breathe underwater.
Reggie, do something.
I am. I'm leaving.
Okay, Christopher, you can put him down. I think you got the message.
Not so fast, Christopher. She's a slow learner. I got the message. Loud and clear. Mary, why would you do this to me? Because you're a jerk.
Yeah, what you did to Harriet is inexcusable.
And I also don't want you hanging around Mary anymore.
I just thought I could get her to like me.
Like you? Why would I waste my time on a little kid and nothing?
Nothing? Gee, I kind of like Lady Killer better. Mom says you must come in for lunch, Jamie.
Come on, Christopher. The little baby has to go in for his bottle.
I'm glad you're here, Vicki. You can tell that little skunk Jamie I'm never going to talk to him again. She said she's never talking to you again, little skunk. You You can tell her I don't blame her and I'm sorry. He doesn't blame you and he's sorry. Harriet, I really do feel awful about what I did. And I'd like to make it up to you by taking you to the movies alone, just the two of us. Go on. What else? I'll even put my arm around you. All the way around? All the way around. Oh, I love it when you go caveman on me. See you later, sweet cheeks. Bye. Mom says you must come in for lunch now. Whoa.
It's their turf. It's their world.
A small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
These flying saucers drop slime bombs on Earth. Watch what happens. Thanks, I needed that.
I can't help it, Jamie. Science fiction movies really scare me.
Well, this part's even more scary. Watch what happens now.
See, it scares Vicki, too. You know, my dad says stuff like this could really happen. Your dad says a lot of dumb stuff. Who told you that? My dad. My dad's a real nut about flying saucers. He says aliens can land any day, and he's an expert on the subject.
I know what makes him a nut, but what makes him an expert?
Well, I better be going. Jamie, you should be more open-minded about strange aliens visiting.
I am open-minded, Harriet, and thanks for visiting.
Bye.
Bye. So, guys, the popcorn goes in your mouth. Where's the sofa?
Mom sent it out this afternoon to have the spring fixed.
Well, I got something really exciting to show you guys. Where's your mom?
In the kitchen.
Oh, Vicki, would you ask her to come in here, please?
Mom, come in here!
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
I'll be right there.
Jamie, I have been working on this for months, and I finally got it perfected, I think.
What is it?
This. A hologram generator.
Wow, a hologram generator. Wow, a hologram generator. What's a hologram generator?
Well, to put it simply, it'll allow Vicki to split her optic laser beam recording information at a specific point from two different sources, causing a seemingly real image that isn't there at all.
That's putting it simply.
In other words, Vicki can project a three-dimensional image, and you don't have to wear funny glasses. Here, I'll show you. Vicki, what do you see on this page?
I see the Louis the 15th chair Mom said you were too cheap to buy.
I am not cheap. That is a very expensive chair. For that price, it should come with Louis the 15th. Okay, Vicki, make a projection of that over there.
Over there.
It's incredible. Hi, honey. Oh, the Louis the 15th chair I wanted. Wonderful, extravagant man.
Joe, no, it's...
Oh, you shouldn't have.
He didn't.
Vicki, we're gonna have a little fun with your new hologram generator. Can you make anything up here?
Anything I've seen. Hi, Neverland. Can I come over?
No, Harriet.
I'll be right there.
I got an idea, Vicki. Can you make a hologram of that flying saucer we saw on TV last night?
Yes, Loverland.
Okay, when I give you the signal like this, I want you to make it appear over the yard. And make the sound, too. We're gonna play a trick on Harriet.
Yeah. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Cuddle Bunny.
Hi, Harriet. I'm glad you're here.
You are?
Why? Well, we're neighbors, and neighbors should be friendly. You know, play together and stuff. What do you think about that?
Well,
Look! Wow, a little flying saucer.
Wow, a little flying saucer.
Harriet, was that you that screamed? They're here! They're here! I knew one day they'd come.
Well, you should have been here a minute ago, Mr. Brindle. A little green man beamed down from the little saucer and ran into the bushes.
I'll get my camera. Keep him busy.
Okay, Vicki, you can turn it off. Boy, I sure burned their buns on that one.
Hi.
Hi, honey. How was work?
Terrific. I'm going to present my hologram generator to the board of directors tomorrow.
But how can you have Vicki do that? They'll find out she's a robot.
No, honey, not with Vicki. I've got another projection system. You should really wow him. Maybe even get me a promotion. But the best part is, Brandon Brendel won't be able to steal my idea this time. See, I built this thing right under his nose at the office, and he doesn't suspect a thing.
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
He's out there sneaking around in our
I
backyard.
knew it.
I wonder what he's doing out there.
He must be snooping around trying to find out about my generator. Looking for something, Brandon?
Jamie, this is fantastic! Did you see it?
See what?
The flying saucer.
Flying saucer?
It was hovering right over your yard. And a little green man got out and ran into the bushes.
Little green man.
Are you sure it wasn't the Johnson's dog? Sometimes they dress him in funny clothes.
It couldn't have been a dog the saucer wasn't hearing. When it comes back, I'm going to be ready for it. A picture of me with that little green man will make me famous.
Yeah, two creatures from outer space.
If you don't believe me, ask your own son. Jamie saw the flying saucer and the little green man.
Jamie said that?
That's right. That should prove I'm not as crazy as I look.
Well, what do you think, Ted?
I think I smell a little teenage rat at the bottom of this. Jamie, what do you know about a flying saucer and a little green man?
Nothing yet.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Vicki?
If you mean the little flying saucer with the flashing lights and the little windows, I didn't see it.
All right, Jamie, let's hear all about it.
Well, I told Vicki to make a flying saucer using her hologram thing. Played a trick on Harriet. By accident, Mr. Brindle saw it, too.
Jamie, do you know what you've done? Now Brandon thinks there's a little green man running around here, and he's going to keep on snooping.
And he just might stumble on your dad's new project.
Can't we just tell Mr. Brindle there is no little green man?
That wouldn't do any good. He's already seen the flying saucer.
Yeah. And now we're going to have to arrange for him to see the little green man, too.
Are you serious?
I sure am. And as soon as he sees it, we'll have it zoom off into space forever.
Small wonder will return after these messages.
Boy, when I phoned Brandon and told him the little green man and the flying saucer were back, his scream almost broke my eardrum.
Do you really think he's going to buy this?
Well, you sure bought it when Vicki did her hologram trick and made the flying saucer appear the first time.
Yeah, and if he thinks the little green man's gone forever, then maybe he'll stop snooping around here.
And he won't accidentally discover my project. Okay, Vicki, make the flying saucer appear up there.
Up there.
Oh, Ted, it's really fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, Vicki, now the little green man over there.
Teddy! Teddy, where are they? You? It's here!
Jamie, protect me! Look, he's going back into his spaceship.
No! You, wait here. We talk smoke peace pipe.
Brandon, he's an alien, not Geronimo.
It's gone.
Oh, no! I forgot my camera. Now I'll never be able to prove that I actually saw a flying saucer.
Well, the important thing is that you know you made contact with an alien being.
You're right. You're right. I have actually had a close encounter of the third kind.
And I'm having a close encounter of the best kind. Time's up in the soft chair.
Oh, I can't wait to get the sofa back from the upholsterers.
Oh, I get it.
Teddy, hi. There's somebody I want you to meet. This is Colonel Carl Kramer, United States Air Force.
Air Force?
Evening.
Nice to meet you. Please, come in. I'd like you to meet, this is my wife,
Hi.
Joan, this is my daughter, Vicki, and this is my son, Jamie.
Troopers?
Hello, fly boy.
So, what can we do for you, Colonel?
Well, Colonel Kramer is here at my invitation to investigate my UFO sighting.
Oh, well, that, I don't know what there is to investigate, Colonel. I mean, that UFO is gone.
Probably halfway to the Milky Way by now.
With the little green man.
Well, while the supposed little green man was here, did anyone talk to him?
Mr. Brindle did.
Oh? What did you say?
He said, no, you wait 'em, we talk 'em, we smoke 'em peace pipe.
Make up your mind, Brendel. Was it a little green man or a little red man?
No, it was a little green man. They'll tell you.
Little green man.
Jamie, why don't you take Vicki into the kitchen, finish your homework?
But I already finished my homework.
He's trying to get rid of us, dummy.
Yeah. Well, Colonel, gee, I'm awfully sorry you had to come all this way for nothing, but I want you to know it was really nice to meet you.
Lawson, your company does top-secret work for the government. I have no choice but to investigate.
But what if the flying saucer doesn't come back?
They never do. These sightings are usually hoaxes reported by some kook. But when someone like Brindle, a supposedly respected cybernetics engineer, an upstanding citizen...
A peach of a guy.
Yeah. When someone like that reports it, well, it casts a different light on it. We won't bother you. We'll just bivouac in your backyard for the next couple of days.
Couple of days?
Brindle, will you help me set up the equipment?
Sure. I'll even bunk down with you. We can scan the heavens together. 2 heads are better than one.
You should know.
Great.
Ted, isn't there some way to get rid of them?
Well, only if Brandon tells the Colonel that the whole thing's a hoax and that he's a kook.
I'm sure the Colonel already thinks that Brandon's a kook, but he would never tell him that it was a hoax.
He would if a certain someone asked him to.
Who's that?
The little green man.
You know, Colonel, I finally figured out why the Martians keep coming back to our planet. You want to know why?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
They come here for fish.
Fish?
Fish. Boiled fish, fried fish, fish on a stick, you name it. You want to know why they come here for fish?
No.
Because there's no water on Mars.
Did you ever suppose that the reason they come is to take showers?
Boy, you're good. No wonder you've got all that fruit salad on your chest.
Okay, Vicki, you know what to do.
You know, Colonel, it is just possible that maybe some... He's back, the little green man!
Where?
Over there!
I don't see any little green man.
He was standing right there, across my heart.
Did he have his fishing pole with him?
Colonel, you have got to believe me.
Brendel, stop imagining things.
I'm not! I don't have any imagination. Ask anybody.
So good.
Okay, now for the knockout punch. Jamie, give us a few seconds to get back inside.
Right.
Mr. Brindle? Dad said he wanted to talk to you. It's very important.
Not now, Jamie. The Colonel and I are soldiers together on this mission.
It's okay, soldier.
But, Colonel...
Chin, hut. Left, face. Forward, march. Hut, 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 hut. What a weenie.
What is it, Teddy? Make it fast, huh?
Brandon, we saw the little green man in the house.
No! I just saw him outside!
He spoke to us.
No.
Yeah. He said he wanted to speak to you.
Me? What did he want?
He didn't say, but it must be very important.
Look, he's back!
I knew I wasn't seeing things. Do you realize what this means? Teddy? Teddy? Jody? Speak to me! What's wrong?
Fear not, Brandon Brindle.
What?
Your friends have not been harmed. They are frozen in time, unable to communicate.
You're kidding.
I'm an alien. I don't kid.
Wait a minute. You speak our language?
We've been monitoring your television signals for many years.
Clever.
Yes, and next month we're getting cable.
What did you want to say to me that's so important?
We're planning to invade your planet.
Invade us? That's unthinkable!
After we've conquered your people, we will make you king of the earth.
That's thinkable. King Brandon. But why me?
We've been studying you. We know you are a respected cybernetics engineer, an upstanding citizen, and a real peach of a guy.
Me, Brandon Brindle, king of the earth.
No one must know of our plans. You must keep this a secret from everyone, Your Majesty.
I love it. But what about Colonel Kramer?
Tell him it was all a hoax, that you're a real kook, and he'll go away.
Brilliant. Now, wait a minute. You were also seen by some of my subjects, these peasants, the Lawsons?
Their memories are wiped clean. They will not remember anything that has happened in the past 24 hours.
You little green guys think of everything.
I must leave you now, but I will return King Brandon. Live long and prosper.
Nanu, nanu.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Brandon, what are you doing here?
You don't know?
No.
Listen, tell me, you guys, any of you ever seen a little green man?
No, but after a party once, Dad saw a pink elephant.
Can I get a cup of coffee? It's awfully cold outside.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? Colonel Kramer, old buddy. Listen, you know about the flying saucer, little green man, all that stuff? You're gonna laugh when I tell you this. I made it all up. It's a hoax.
You mean I'm out there freezing off my brass buttons for a hoax?
I'm a kook. That's them.
Oh, he's a kook, all right.
Oh, real fruitcake. His lights are on, but there's nobody home.
He's a real cuckoo clock.
Brindle, you could be arrested for this. The next time you want to see a creature from outer space, I have a suggestion for you.
What?
Look in the mirror.
Brandon, what's all this about flying saucers?
No time for explanations now. I have a lot of shopping to do. Where can I get a throne cheap?
All right! Morning, Vicki.
Morning.
Oh, look, the sofa's back.
Hey, great. When did it arrive?
Early this morning. No more sore behinds.
Let's try it out.
I really burned your buttons on that one.